Good evening. Just get some viewers in. Most awkward part of the show. See how everybody's doing. Get some comments. So I'm Bree. I'm a psychic medium. I'll be doing readings for you tonight. I'm based in Western Sydney. It's getting bloody cold, let me tell you, out here in Western Sydney. So cold. Hi, Mandy. How are you, doll? Good to see you. Thanks for joining. So we've got a bit of a competition going on today. Whoever can like and share, or at least share into as many groups as you can, plus tag your friends, will get a free 30-minute one-on-one with me, which is valued at $75, so that's a pretty good rate. But yeah, so we've got Mandy. Hello, darling. How are you? Hey, Misty. How are you going? Hope you're well, keeping warm. Southern Sydney, oh, it'll be cold, very cold down there. I know in Western Sydney it dropped down to like 9 degrees the other day. It was yesterday, wasn't it? 9 degrees, yeah, the other day. 4 degrees, actually. I just got told it was 4 degrees. It gets bloody cold. Very cold. So tell me where you're from, how you're all going, and once we get through some hellos, we'll get on to some readings. I don't need to use my cards. I can use my cards, use my intuition, whatever you guys would like. But yes, so I hope you're all doing well. Yep, it's getting colder. Bloody oath it is. It's getting bloody cold. It is freezing. So now I've actually, my partner likes to sleep with the heater and the fan on. I know it's a contradictory thing, but yeah, he likes to circulate the warm air, as he says. Deborah, hi from Brisbane. Thanks for joining me, love. Make sure that you guys like and share into as many groups as you can and tag as many people as you like so that therefore you can win a reading with yours truly. Free 30-minute one-on-one. Like and share and love my video. How cold is it over there in Brisbane? Is it getting colder or is it getting hotter? No, it would be getting hotter. It's going into winter. Amy Daniel, happy Mother's Day. Thank you. I'd love a reading if you have anything coming through for me. No dramas. We're just going to get some more people on and say hello to some more people. Hope everybody's doing well. It is very cold. So just give me a postcode. Let me know whereabouts you're viewing from. That'd be great. How are you going, Mandy? What's happening with you, girlfriend? Let me know how you're doing. Get some more comments in. Don't be shy. 2222. You know what? That actually, that number stalks me a lot. I see that number heaps. 2222. It's one of my favorite numbers, though. I love angel numbers. So basically, I'll start from the beginning. I'm based in Western Sydney. I'm a psychic medium, clairvoyant, clairsentient, clairaliant, clairgustient. I use all my clair senses in all of my readings. So I'm also a remote viewer. I can also help with lost objects. I've been able to find a thing or two, so that's pretty cool. Love what I do. But yeah, so that's pretty much it for me. I'm also a light worker as well. And I also like to get into some pretty interesting topics about starseeds and UFOs and all that kind of stuff. I do like to talk about addiction every now and again. And some of the difficult topics, because some people don't always like to discuss those, and any bullying or any inappropriate comments will get you banned. That's one warning I will give you. I don't tolerate any of that. Hey, Gavin, how are you, mate? Good to see you. I hope you're staying well and healthy. Amy Daniel, I'm in Western Sydney as well. It's freezing. Okay, what's this one? Zahara. Okay, you must have got it right with me when you. I'm not too sure what you mean by that, doll. Can you elaborate if that's cool? All right, so we'll get into some readings, and I believe Amy Daniel wanted the first one. Specific questions for specific answers. I'm not really in a general mood. So yeah, if you want something specific, just let me know. But I do feel that with you do have work issues happening, and I feel that there's a lot of you're going uphill a lot of the time, but there's people taking that from underneath you, and I feel that there's a bit of time when you get a bit confused on who's actually there for you and who's not. No one's there for you in the workforce. Okay, so I just felt that you needed to have that warning, but yeah, let me know with validations. That would be fantastic. But we'll move on. So we've got, not great. Why is that, Mandy? Serena Higgins, good afternoon, good evening from over here in Australia. Kerry Ward, hey, 2381. Postcodes. Gina, hey, Bree from England. Hey, Gina, good to see you. I do offer private readings as well. So yeah, let me know if you'd be interested in something like that. But yeah, I pretty much do anything and everything apart from medical and legal. So yeah, no medical and legal, not a doctor or a lawyer. I'm in Sydney. It's freezing. It is freezing cold. It's going to be a very cold winter. Ashley Calco, hello from Melbourne. Shelley Sutter, hello Bree. It's been a while. Happy Mother's Day from Pennsylvania. Welcome. Thank you for joining me. Whoop. Well, I'm not even shuffling, but a card fell out for you, and I feel that you've got triumph and success. So I feel that there's also good things coming your way. There's a lot of hard work that's been done by you, and it's about to pay off quite well. So that's good. Maria, hi Brianna. Hello Gavin. Good to see you. Amy, Western Sydney. It's freezing. Along with you. Question I didn't really understand. You must have got it rearing on you still can't understand that. Oh, wrong. Must have got it wrong. Well, I'm happy to get it wrong. Don't really mind if I get it wrong. Maria Sava, always. Brianna, Brianna, lol, always. Recovery life is the best. That it is. Avril, hello from Ireland. How are you today? I'm well, thank you. Can't complain. Still got a bit of a stuffed foot, but I'll get there. My foot is I don't think it's broken because I'm starting to be able to walk on it properly now, but it's been down and out for the last few weeks. Fell down the stairs and twisted my ankle, and God, it hurts so much. All right, Gina, would love some guidance if possible. All right, so I'll get my other cards in a second. Oh, hang on. All right, sorry about that, guys. All right, so you love a future card, future reading. So I'll just go with the future reading. I'll go with yours first, Gina, and then Serena, I'll go to you after because I'll try to get through to everybody. If you'd like an card reading, let me know. Intuitive reading, I'm okay with that too. I don't always use my cards, but I do sometimes. Just depends on what mood I'm in. Okay, so I've got Gina. With you, I have got... Okay, so I've got the Magician's card here with you. So I feel that you're manifesting a bit of negativity into your future, if that makes sense. When I say you're manifesting a bit of negativity, I mean that you think of things that the worst possible outcome to try and prepare yourself for the best possible outcome. Do you know what I mean? Like you don't want to let yourself down, so you're manifesting negativity into your own future. So I feel that if you change your perspective and look at the positive things and envision yourself almost in a positive situation, you'd find that those positive situations will come too. Even if they are, you might not be noticing them because of the perception of your own reality, if that makes sense. So that's the Magician card for you. I'll give you another one and then you can let me know how that goes. But I feel there's a lot of emotional baggage around with you as well, Gina, that you need to let go of, and you're in the midst of letting them go. Okay, so here you have... Where'd that one go? Okay, so you've got the Queen of Cups here, which means that I feel that you're really starting to communicate properly. And I don't feel that communication might not have been such a strong thing for you. I feel that it could have been, in your past, things could have been communicated a lot better, and you're starting to realize that it's not exactly what you say, it's how you say it. So the communication part for you is starting to improve, which is a good thing because it's always good to be able to communicate exactly what we're feeling. Again, with communication, your flow of communication's gotten heaps better. So you need to start to, encourage people and those around you to communicate what they're feeling, but not necessarily in an aggressive way. So yeah, let me know if that resonates with you, girl, and give me some feedback if that was possible. All right, Serena, you'd love a future card. Okay, so with you, I see moving. I'm just going to start off with this. I see you moving, and I feel that there's something around you that's going to hold you back from that. But if you don't take a leap into faith into the unknown, you're never really going to figure out which direction that you're going to go. I feel that every time that I've done that, and every time I've taken a leap into I've taken a leap of faith into the unknown, it's worked out so much better for me than what I could have possibly imagined. So that's the only thing that I can recommend. But yeah, just don't allow fear of the unknown to hold you back, because I feel like that anxiety for you is a big thing. All right, so the next Tower card. I feel that this move around you, I feel that this move is going to be a good thing for you, because I feel that there's a lot of things around you that aren't serving you any good. It could, it will crumble. Things that aren't serving you any good purpose will crumble, and it will be quite chaotic. But just realize that there's always something else in the future that's going to be better. Okay, Shelley, Hello. I would so love to hear from my mum. Okay. I feel that with your mum, I'm just seeing flowers, like a bunch of flowers. Like I don't know if it's, I think it could be specific to, did you pick these flowers, or was there a specific way that you wanted to have her funeral go with certain decorations, if that makes sense? Like if you were kind of like navigating where things were going and how things were going to pan out. She's very happy with how things were, and she notices the efforts and parts of the funeral where you did. She's telling me, I'm being shown that like you worked on some sections, and then other people, you know, say your brother or your sister could have worked on another section, and you all had your own individual tasks. She notices yours more than anything, so I'll leave it at that. But I am seeing roses, beautiful pink and red roses. So let me know about that if you can, hon. Okay, Vanessa Ambrosi. Hello, can you please let me know about my situation with love life and how future looks? Will I move and get the car? Yeah, I do feel like that you're going to move, but I feel like that with the car, you could possibly get knocked back first. But I do feel I'm seeing 3 guys, so I feel like that you will get it. And I feel like getting the car will be the final thing, which might not make a lot of sense because especially if you're going to move first, but especially if you're moving interstate if you're moving interstate, then I would recommend definitely doing that as well, getting the car last. And that's how I see it working out for you. It will be good. Don't get frustrated. Don't allow your frustration to dictate how this goes, because you don't want to stuff it for yourself, okay? I'll leave it at that. All right, moving on to Deborah Delby. My daughter got a contract there on the house, and it was higher than they were hoping, like you said. Wow, good. Will everything go well for them in moving closer to us, please? Yes, it will. See how, like, I feel that you've manifested this. You know how I said it? You've manifested it as well. And I think that there's going to be a lot of, you know, she's going to be overwhelmed with a lot of choices that she's going to have to make, a lot of decisions that are going to have to, you know, be taken account for. And I feel that there's going to be things that's going to maybe distract her and send her, maybe we can move here, maybe we can move here. But at the end of the day, I do feel that things will, you know, everything will end up leading back to you and moving closer to you. So I hope that helps, love. Thank you for that. Okay. Do you see Australia going in a better direction? Look, I feel that if I say what I really feel, I feel like that my post might get taken down. I feel that Australia is going to go into a bit of a recession. I feel like we're going to go into a bit of a recession, and we will get out of it eventually, but it just depends on how we go with our, with our votes and leaders and everything like that in the next election, if that hasn't already happened. I haven't voted in ages, so, you know, but I do feel that it just depends on how it all falls in, the hands that it falls into. Because it could go one way, really bad, or really, really good. I'll leave it at that. Okay. Thanks, lovely. So, Amy Daniel, thanks, lovely. What you said captures almost every aspect of work for me right now. Feeling like a constant battle with support and expectations. Thank you again. You're welcome. Thank you for the validation. Thank you. Maria Sava, happy Mother's Day. Struggling today. May I have a card? You sure can. All right, so what you do here. Okay, so the first thing I got for you is the Hanged Man, which represents that you're holding yourself in a very uncomfortable position. You need to make a decision on how you're going to get yourself down. Are you going to cut your feet down first, or are you going to get your hands cut down first? Which, depending on where you land, is all depending on the direction that you go. There's a lot going on around you at the moment, and you're holding yourself too uncomfortably to satisfy the needs and wants of other people, which is putting yourself out, if that makes sense. I'll pull another one for you, and hopefully that helps. Okay, so here, which is the Nine of Swords, you need to cut ties. There's a lot of toxicity around you, especially when it comes to your friends, and there's a few when it comes to your family. And I feel that with your family, you're a bit more onto it, but I feel that with your friends, you kind of ignore the red flags. Don't ignore the red flags. Okay, but I'll leave it there. I hope that helps. All right. Okay, so Kerry Ward. Hello, Bree. Wanting to know if you can tell me anything if my relationship with my youngest daughter will improve. Look, I feel that it will after a little while. I feel like you guys are going to go through a bit more of a rut and a bit more of a difficult phase, but then you guys will end up collaborating and working something out. I do feel like that will be definitely your situation. I'll pull a card for you though, just because I can. I'm drawn to. Okay, so the first card, so this one you've got here is the Sun. There's a lot of good luck coming for you. So as I said, things will start to get better and everything will start to work out. But everything is going to start to get a bit rocky first, and then it will sort itself out after that, okay? Okay, Mandy, had a hard day. Can you do a reading? I can. If you wanted a private reading, just head over to my Facebook page, Psychic Medium Brianna Wilson, which is the one you're probably watching this off. And you can book with me in there if that's what you're talking about, okay? Avril O'Reilly, oh my God, hope your foot gets better soon. I do too. If it's broken and I've got a limp permanently from now on, then that would be why. Okay, Mandy, well, your ankle, I've sprained both of mine numerous times. Yeah, the most disgusting thing was when I actually sprained my ankle, I heard it snap. I heard it just go snap. It was really, quite painful. Okay, Gina, thank you. You're welcome. Shelley, such a shock. Hang on, soak a sock in witch hazel. It brings circulation to the traumatized area. Yeah, I've got bruised toes and just under my ankle's pretty bruised, so. Okay, Gina, yes, I'm not sure what you're saying yes to. Okay, what here? Avril O'Reilly, take whatever you're drawn to for me, if you're drawn to me. Okay, so I feel that with you, there's a bit of toxicity around probably a sister or a female that's in your life at the moment, and I feel that she's kind of taking everything that you're saying and wishing bad upon it, so you won't have exactly a positive outcome, if that makes sense. Be careful who you're telling things to, because a listening ear is always a running mouth. All right, I'll leave it at that. Gina, I'm full of negativity at the moment. You'll start looking at the positive things. Train your brain to look at positive situations and a positivity in any situation. If you're having a bad day, or there's always a positive somewhere in a negative situation. There's always a positive. You just got to try and find it, okay? That's all I can say. Okay, Lenny, hello, soul sister. Hello, how are you? Madhu, I'm from Sri Lanka. Can I get a reading about my marriage, my future marriage partner? Okay, I feel that she's probably about 3 years away, or there would be about 3 years to wait between now and a wedding, so to speak. But I feel that there's a lot of love that you have to find within yourself first before you start accepting less negative behavior from other people. You keep accepting the same sort of person in your life over and over again and wondering where you're going wrong. It's because you haven't set that bar of expectation yet, because you haven't found that self-love. So I'll leave it at that. Okay. Hey, beautiful. I know I have a booking with you, but I'd love just to see if anything at all today from my mum. Thank you. Because I'm so close to doing your reading, I'll probably leave yours, Dal, if that's cool. All right. So, okay, Gina. Yes. Okay. Just full of concern at the moment, and will that get better? Well, I think that giving yourself situations where putting yourself into a situation where it's not going to, you overthinking everything, putting yourself into situations where you're going to overthink everything is not exactly healthy, and it's not going to make your situation any better. I think that you just need to, you can't change it. And I feel that you could possibly be manifesting a bit of negativity into your own reality and into your future if that's what you're constantly doing, is stressing. And I know how you feel. I know how it feels to lose a lot of sleep over stress. So you just don't let it get to you. And the best thing that I can recommend is just, you can't change anything. Stop worrying about things that you can't change. And if you can, think about positive things, manifest it into a positive outcome. Okay, we got here. Happy Mother's Day, everyone. I'm watching you from Pearl, Mississippi, the very first time. Oh, welcome. Liked and shared. Love to hear anything if you feel drawn to me. Thanks. Okay, so I feel that there's a lot around you when it comes to, are you feeling very isolated at the moment? Because I feel that you're on your own a lot of the time. You don't really like to branch out and try new things and, reach out to new people. I can't really blame you. Some people can be pretty shifty. But yeah, I'll pull a card for you and see what comes through. But I feel that you need to, okay. So there's toxicity around you, and I feel that you're, as I said, that there's you're not enabling, but I feel like that someone is enabling toxic behavior around you. Like there's something that might seem too sweet, but it's not. It's actually quite toxic, if that makes sense. Things that too good to seem too good to be true actually are. Okay, so yeah, I hope that helps. If you have any questions though, like specific questions for any specific answers, that would be great. I'll pull another card for you and see what they say. Yep. Okay. This one here, you've got the Sun, which is a very positive card for you. There is a lot of good things happening, but you've got to sort of cut the correct ties in order to make that happen. This person that I'm feeling around you that's quite toxic you need to really figure out who it is and cut that tie off, because if you don't, they're just going to keep draining you, and especially draining your wallet. I'm seeing a lot of this, so which means people could be taking from you, or, there's always excuses, if that makes sense, with this person. So, okay. All right, so here we got, sorry, you must have got it wrong with me last time and nothing you made sense or resonated with me on my loved ones. Oh, well, all good. It doesn't always happen like that. Carrie, I've asked her about Bonnie. Gina, yes, I understand. Thank you very much. You're welcome. Okay. Got here. Hi. Yep, I've already read you. Serena, thank you. Happy Mother's Day to you all, mums, past, present, and future. Thanks, Lenny. Vanessa, thank you. You're welcome. Am I worrying too much about the world, whereas others don't care as much? Should I just stop and concern? Not worth the worry. Look, it's worth the worry if there's something that you're able to do, like put in your contribution, but don't worry about what you can't control, if that makes sense. What you can control, of course, you can worry about it. Give yourself a bit of slack, because if you can't physically control it or change it, there's no point worrying about it. Okay, and that's someone who suffers from a lot of anxiety. All right, so what have we got here? I just wanted to, Aaron Jess May, I just wanted to ask Spirit if any breakthrough is going to come through for me soon in my personal life. Yes, I do, and I feel like it'll be a couple of months away, and it's got a lot to do with how you're going within your own mind, if that makes sense. You need to be persistent in your journey. It's the best thing I can recommend. Okay, we're going through a bit of a dark night of the soul at the moment, which means that you're trying to find your way and you're trying to figure out which way is the best way to go. Okay, there is going to be a breakthrough, but you need to be able to be relaxed enough in order to notice it, if that makes sense. Okay, no roses for mum, but I always stole a big bunch of lilacs from an abandoned house for my grandma. Oh, okay, well, that would be what would have been coming through. Okay, Mandy, will my son's girlfriend be okay? I don't know why, but I feel like there could be drugs involved here. I feel that there could be a bit of problematic, there's a bit of problematic tension in the air, and I feel that there's things that aren't always being on people, that she's not really being honest about a lot of stuff, and that could be about how she's feeling. It could be about anything in particular, but I do feel that there is something going on there. Okay, I feel that you need to, does she not have a mum, or does she not have someone in her life that she can call mum? Because I feel that if you actually have an opportunity to be there for her, she might open up. But I do feel like there could be a bit of drug addiction, or maybe a bit of drug use in that. So let me know. Thank you for answering my question. Oh, thank you, darling. Appreciate that. Great. Appreciate that greatly. What have we got here? Sorry, I'm trying to get down to everyone. There's a lot of comments. So we've got Kerry Ward. Thank you, Bree. Melissa Bailey. Hi, Bree. Hello. Oh my God, a snap. Oh my God, yes, a snap. It was quite painful. Mandy, also full of negativity at the moment. Well, as I said, try and find the positive in every situation you can. What have we got here? Alison, love and share. Happy Mother's Day. Leads on the next job opportunity and when. Anything that comes to mind. Much gratitude. I'm seeing 6 months for you, and I feel that with this new job opportunity, it's going to be something that you haven't actually experienced before. It could be something that you haven't done before, and I feel like it's going to just turn up out of the blue. It'll be good for you to kind of take that leap of faith and kind of see where you can go with this and how far it will take you, because things are going to change. It's not going to be like this forever. Just give me a second. Hang on. So, my best advice would be to take any opportunity that comes, because it's going to be something. Try and look away from the area that you've been working the most, because I feel like that's where you're going to find the opportunity. Okay. All right. So we've got Misty Lee. Could you please pull a card for me? I can. I'll pull one of these actually. I've got the Oracle ones here. My Tarot and Oracle. My bad. All right, so Misty, I hate the sound of a May. So I feel like that you've got discontent and boredom. Okay, I feel that there are things around you that are happening and you're not very overly excited about it. And I feel that there is also a bit of boredom going on around you, especially when it comes to this card, which would also lead to you kind of dissociating, and there'd be a lot of dissociation, which could also lead to also past life, not past life, but like things and dealings that have happened to you in the past. All right. The next two that you've got for you is stand your ground and harmony. So whatever's going on, there's going to be a bit of an upheaval or a bit of a battle. And I feel that you're going to, when you do stand your ground and when you do find how things are going to work out for you, you're going to be much happier in where you stand in the whole situation, if that makes sense. Okay. So, Melissa Bailey, my partner's having a rough time. What do you see for him? I feel like he's about to lose his job, or I feel like there is going to be a time where he's going to lose his job or go into a bit of time unemployment. There are other ways around that, but I do feel that when this does happen, I do encourage him to not allow his emotions or his moods to alter how everyone else is going, if that makes sense. Just because he might not have a fair idea of how to handle things in the situation, but encourage him to talk to you and just be there for him as much as you can. It's the best that I've got for you, my girl. Hope this helps. All right, so what's here? Gavin, cheer up. Things are tough right now. You might feel like everyone is leaving you or against you, but not everyone is. Exactly right. Exactly right. 100%. Thank you, Gavin. Mandy, last time you suggested my son might be lacking vitamins, and I think you're correct. Which ones do you think are best for him? I'm seeing vitamin D. That's one thing I am seeing for him. And I feel that was vitamin D. What else would there be? Zinc and vitamin C. Try and get him on those chewable tablets if you can, because those are usually pretty good. I'm telling you, since I've had my son on them, I've noticed a massive difference, especially with meltdowns and, crying and all that kind of stuff. He's a lot more easygoing and a lot more accepting of changing when he changes his situation, if that makes sense. So yeah, it really does help him, and I'm pretty sure it'll be able to help you as well. Okay, Subin, hello, how are you? Thank you for joining me. Mandy, I have severe anxiety, social anxiety, and depression. I do too. Sometimes it can be a bit of a difficult time just to get up out of bed, just to get on the road. I know how you feel with that. It can be hard, but you'll be right. Okay, what was I in a past life? I don't know, but I feel like there's lines around you, like a lot of wilderness and big cats. So I feel like that this could have either been at a prehistoric time or a time where this actually could have been how you passed away in your past life. But I do feel that getting hunted would possibly be a big phobia for you, especially when it comes to being out in the wilderness and being open, like out in the open, if you were to be in like a big field or something like that. But I do feel like that you could have been a hunter. I'm seeing arrows, like, like a bow and arrow. So I feel like that could have been how you died, as well as being hunting a lion or something like that. There was arrows and lions involved. So I feel like you could have been hunting, or you could have been hunted by a lion, if that makes sense. But yeah, let me know if that resonates. Okay. Ashley Calco, anything coming through for me? Specific questions would be great, darling. So give me a specific question. All right. So feel like a spirit in the room. Tell me all the time, especially at night. Is it negative one, or do you feel like you know who it is? Look, there's always spirits around us, always. And I feel that you need to raise your vibration, raise your mood, and heighten your vibration. Because if you do that, nothing can actually hurt you. Don't feed into it too much. Don't look into it too much. Don't analyze it too much, because if you do, things can be hard, and it can actually strengthen the fear, if that makes sense. Just ignore it. But I don't feel like it's there to hurt you. I just feel like the veil between living and the dead is so thin right now, and there's a lot going on around you, and there's a lot going on around everybody. The wall between the living and the spirit world is basically non-existent. Okay, so let me know if that resonates. Abby Joyce, hi, welcome, Abby. Thank you for joining. Hope you like my live. We're just group of people. We're just here to have fun. Misty here, great, thank you so much. Bill Lee, is the proposed traffic controller going to work out for me okay in the long term? Thanks so much. Yes, go for it. You don't know, like, money is so precious these days, honestly, and I feel that you will definitely do really well in that. You'll actually start saving a lot of money. I'm seeing a lot of money coming into your bank account when it comes to work, and if that's something that you can do, then definitely go for it, because they pay good money, that definitely. Okay, what have we got here? Pam Gleason, hi, anything from Spirit for me, please? Do you have a specific question? Let me know. If you do, that would be great. All right, Gavin and Judge, if you need to chat, let me know, woman, and read up further to my comment. Is that the one about the copy and paste it into the comments for me, Gavin, if you can? All right, so Mandy Brown, do you see anything? Do you see any spirits trying to tell me anything? Look, I know, but I do have a grandmother stepping forward for you in spirit, and I feel like she's actually got a child around her, like a little boy. And whether that's got anything to do with you or a child that you could be having or a child that you may have lost, there is a little boy around her. And I feel like that I'm just seeing a broom for some reason, which could mean sweep out the crap in your life. But yeah, I feel that you need to, you know what things are trying to tell you. You just need to be real with what you're being told and what you're feeling within yourself, if that makes sense. I do feel that you need to, I do see a grandmother coming through, as I said before, and she's using the broom, whether she used to like to sweep a lot or something like that. But I feel like this woman did have dementia, or there is a woman around you with dementia that does like to explore the spirit world quite often. So let me know, darling, if that resonates with you. Okay. What have we got here? I'm just going to jump down here to Ashley. I'm very interested in learning about my past life. Can you tell me anything about my past life? I do past life readings professionally as well. So I also do private readings. If you'd like to go over to my business page on Facebook, and you can talk to me on there on my personal profile, either way. And I can go through it fully there for you as well. But yeah, with your past life, I do feel that there was a lot of coldness around you. And I feel that I feel like that when you get cold, your bones almost ache. And I feel that there could have been a time when you were either buried alive or frozen to death, if that makes sense. And you were there was no funeral or no sort of situation where you were able to say goodbye, or where anyone was able to say goodbye to you. And I feel that being cold has a lot to do with the aching bones that you get when you're cold. This would have had a lot to do with your past life. So, all right. So we're going to move up here to Reagan King. Hello. Good evening. Good evening. Thank you for joining me. Okay. We got here. All right. So we've got Mandy. What type of work do you see for me in the future? Okay. So I see with you being out and working in traffic, if that makes sense, or working in, like with airplanes. You're either some sort of traffic control where it comes to working with airplanes or traffic, but there could also be an opportunity where you might actually be able to take up like office admin. There's going to be a whole range of things that you can do, whether that be childcare, office admin, or even working a traffic controller. But I do think that there's going to be, it depends on what you're going to enjoy. What you enjoy is going to be, what you do in the long run and how you feel about it. So I'll pull a card for you on that situation. Don't allow yourself to get bullied at work either, because I think there's a lot going on where people are going to make you feel insecure, okay, because they're shedding a light that you might not even realize that you need to deal with on the inside. All right, so I'll leave it at that, and I'm going to move on. Okay, so what do we got here? Bear with me, guys. Just hang on a second. I'm just going down because there's a lot of comments, as I said. Yeah, I do private readings. If you'd like to speak with me on the end of this, then that would be great. That would be fine. I'm happy to help with you. Abby, did you see my message? I think I did. Hang on. Is this one here? Is that what you're talking about? If I get back with Jay, will it last? No, I don't think it will. I feel like there's a lot of, is he in jail, or has there been like previous experiences with jail? Because I feel like that there's going to be a bit of a difficult situation involving like incarceration. But let me know. Okay. All right, Crystal Kafalas. Hello. What do you think about the guy I've been speaking to for the last 3 months? Look, I feel like he's a sweetheart, but I think that there's, there might be a bit of a player side to him, if that makes sense. And until you guys are in an official relationship, you can technically talk to whoever you want. So make sure that you make things very, very, very clear with him. Okay. That's all I have to say on that matter. Okay. would love to find someone who does past life. I'm wondering if I may have drowned in a past life around the age of 37. I've feared rain. I never feared rain or anything, but about 4 years ago, a fear came over me. Yeah, that would make a lot of sense. I feel that it could have been, I feel like it could have been in your past life, definitely. But if it's a fear of rain, I feel that there could have been like a massive flood. There could have been, you could have been in a situation where you could have been in a river, or you could have been trapped somewhere, and there was a lot of rain, a lot of water. There was water levels were rising quite quickly, and that could be why you have some sort of panic or fear that you're gonna lose oxygen quite quickly. So, hope this helps. Okay, so. Good evening also, Richard. I don't think Richard's here. It's just me tonight. Previous. Can you just type it back under here, under the comments, and that would be great. Okay. I have read for you already, Madhu. I have. You look very exhausted tonight, honey. You know what? I actually had a bit of a tummy bug the last 2 days. So, yeah, that would be why I'm looking a little bit tired, but it's probably because I'm looking at a very bright screen. Okay, we got here. Please, could you tell me what sort of work I should be doing spiritual-wise? Possibly Reiki, and definitely reading cards. I feel that there's a lot of spiritual wisdom within you that you could actually really help a lot of people, especially the ones that are newly woken, or especially the ones that are, coming into the spiritual world, quite raw and green, if that makes sense. So yeah, I feel that there's, just try with cards, try getting some cards, or at least, play games with yourself, try and predict what's in the letterbox, or predict what letters are being sent to you, if that makes sense. Just little games like that, or at least, test your intuition, test, the things that you get in messages that you get within yourself. Okay. So we got here, Salvador. I can't understand you, mate. Hi, I would like to know what talent or skill I should pursue. 1 second. Give me a second. Okay. Look, I feel that you're very intuitive, and I feel that there's a lot of gift within you when it comes to being able to predict the future or see things where you're not actually there, which is remote viewing. You're able to see things beyond the natural level of human ordinary perception. Try and find lost objects if you can. I feel like that'll be a really good thing for you to do. And yeah, so I think that there'd be a lot around that. I'm seeing singing with you as well. Are you a singer? I feel like there's a bit of singing or a bit of musical background with you as well that you could pursue. So get into that if you can. Okay, yes, that's what the fear is, driving on roads within massive rainfall. Okay, so if that's the case, yeah, so your fear would be getting swept away. Yeah, I understand that. As I said, I do them professionally, so message me afterwards if you'd like to have a reading with me. We've got here, previous jail. Okay, well, I feel like there could be a big risk of him actually reoffending and going back in. Okay, so yeah, let me know. Okay, well, thank you so much. You're welcome. All right. Oh God, Christy, anything will happen with the guy I've been talking. I think I've already answered you, darling. Tara, please. I always read for you and I never get any feedback. So no, I'm not going to read for you again. Sorry. Jenna Benjamin, hi there. Would love to know about my past love life. Please and thank you. Sorry, about your love life. Please and thank you. Okay, so I feel that there's a bit of deceit around you. Is your partner and your friend in contact? Because I feel there's a bit of interest there. So just be prepared for dishonesty, if that makes sense. I feel that things aren't being honestly told to you in an honest way, and I feel that you need to be a bit more careful on how things are. Okay, because you're not going crazy. These red flags are there, and I feel that if it hasn't happened, it's going to. All right, so yeah, let me know. All right, dear, my question was, who can be my future partner? But you said when I will be. Thanks for what you said, but can I get a sign if he's professional or is he a local foreigner? Anything like that. Just be patient. That's all I've got. I'm not going to sit here and say to you that, that this is who it is, because I don't actually see who he is as a profession. That's unclear. You've got things within yourself that you need to do first before you can actually get to that, if that makes sense. All right. So thank you. We're not together at the moment, but I feel like he'll contact me in 5 weeks. Well, if that's the case, write it down, and if he does, he does. Okay. Okay. I don't sing, but I always wanted to as a child. Also, I know 2 other people with stomach issues right now. I hope you're feeling better soon. Thank you. Thank you very much. No, I am feeling a bit better. Thank you. I am feeling a bit better, but yeah. Okay, so crystals. Sorry, my phone died. That's okay. All right. Just ready for love. Been waiting forever. Yeah, I know. I'll get that. I do. I understand that. All right. So, Jenna, Benjamin, I'm not sure if that's a friend or not. If there is a friend or not. Well, it's someone that you're associated with, or it could be a friend of his. So either way, there's attention going elsewhere that it should. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Will anything happen with the garbage? I've already answered that. All right. So I did have morbid fear of moving deep water. If I could possibly be drowned in a river or an ocean, yes, that is definitely a possibility there. Have I got liver problems? No, I don't. I just have a lot of black bags under my eyes all the time because I've got a bit of a, I don't sleep very well. Okay. Reagan, thank you. It's what I thought, Jenna. So be careful, please. Yes, be careful. All right. I understand. Thank you for your prediction. Get well soon. Thank you very much. You're a good reader. It's feedback. No, that's not feedback. When I say I would like feedback, I would like feedback on the reading that I've just done for you. I don't want, but yeah, you never give feedback there, Sabine. So if you want me to give you feedback, if you want readings, then yes, feedback is very much appreciated. Well, Crystal, you're gonna have to go back through the live when I do get off here, if that's cool, because I don't think I can read I won't be doing that again. All right, so Anne Williams, hello, darling, thank you for joining me. Will me and Mike sort things out and move forward together in a relationship, please? Look, I feel that you're probably putting in a lot more effort than what you're getting back. Don't hold your breath, for things where it might not actually work out, where you could be putting yourself out, if that makes sense. So, yeah, I think that you need to sit back and allow him to make a bit more of the effort, if that makes sense. All right. Snap, they put me on sleepers, but as a fraction of your eyes are red, are you able to tell me when I'll get love, please? Well, I just answered you. I answered you before up there, okay? Thank you so much, honey, for your time, especially after 2 days of energy draining sickness. You're incredible. Yeah, thank you for that. So we got here, severe depression and anxiety is a bitch. Yes, it is, definitely, 100%. I will not disagree with you on that one, my girl. Okay, Anne Williams, will we move forward? Yes, you will, but as I said, you need to sit back and allow him to show you some more effort than what you are with him, okay? Do you see any career at all for my boyfriend? Yeah, look, is there a possibility that he's in the mechanics or some sort of like in the train line? I'm seeing trains for some reason. It's come through to me quite clear. It's just trains. But yeah, I feel that there's going to be a lot of mechanical work for him involved when it comes to train lines, cars. I think there could be like he could have the ability to work on a lot of things. It just depends on what he wants to do and what he's good at. But I do feel like working with his hands in the mechanics would be something that he will be working with, if that makes any sense. So, all right. So Anne Williams, he says he's very depressed at the moment. Yeah, I can understand that. Okay. So are you able to tell me when he'll reoffend? Well, I'm saying about 6 to 8 months. 6 to 8 months, then that'll be around the time that he'll be able to. Yeah, that's when I feel like that will happen. I want to jump off soon, guys. So as I said, if you want any private readings, just jump over to my business page and we can have a chat on there. Lenny, still water where I can feel something solid under my foot. I don't have a problem with. It's fast flowing deep water that puts my anxiety in overdrive. Yeah, especially when you don't have enough, force under you to, stop yourself from going downtown in the riverbed. I remember getting stuck in a rip once. That was quite frightening. All right, Mandy, I have anxiety also. I've been struggling with it since my teens. I'm 50 now. Been a long road. Will this improve? It will, but you just need to, I feel that there's, if you also have a deficiency in selenium, things can be a bit more chaotic when it comes to your mental decline and how things are when you work mentally. So make sure that your vitamins are topped up, because I think that a lot of mental illnesses are actually dictated by the vitamins that you take as well. So yeah, let me know. Thank you so much for your help. Your readings always spot on. Look forward to booking private reading with you once my job comes through. Thanks again so much. You're welcome, Billy. Thank you. All right. Do you see? Yep. I see computers for you. I see there's a lot of, a lot of technical work when it comes to computers. So maybe you're going to be good at what's the word? IT with working with computers and IT, if that makes sense, and making games. I see you working with some pretty technical stuff when it comes to, motherboards and how getting into the guts of how computers actually work. So yeah, if you get that opportunity, go for it. Mary Ann Williams, can you see a time frame for when we will move forward? I don't know why, but I'm seeing 6 months again, 6 to 8 months. But given, things you guys will move forward, but he needs to put in the effort. As I said, if he's feeling depressed and anxious, he needs to put in the effort to overcome that. Okay. All right. So, thank you ever so much. You're welcome. All right. So, I had a B12 deficiency. Yes. For those, start taking this B12, omega B12, omega B, and that you've actually got all the B vitamins that you need there. So yeah, go for that. Can you see a time frame? I think I've already answered that one. I almost drowned this life when I was 5. Never forgot that experience. I actually bought selenium the other day because you mentioned it with the COVID, which my mum had, and we'll keep having it. Yes, keep doing that. You'll notice that your body will be working a lot more than it should be, and working well as much as it should be with selenium. I love it. Selenium's great. Okay, well, if that's it, I'm actually going to jump off now because I'm buggered. I'm pretty tired now after that because there was a lot of readings tonight. Reagan, as far as by B12, he calls it happy pills. Yeah, well, the mental focus is great, and it's really good for mental fog as well. So it is. It's very good. Okay, we've got. Can you speak to me about a man? I'm about to jump off, but if you want to message my business page, and I do offer private readings, as I said. But yeah, I'll be able to help with that, especially with doing them one-on-one. Okay, but I'm gonna jump off because Harley's eating steak, and I want to get to it before he actually before he eats it all on me. So much love to you all, and I'll catch you all on the flip side.